Shavua Tov, everyone. I hope everyone had not only a nice Shabbat, but a meaningful Passover, as we're now coming out of this 8-day holiday, this festival celebration. It also means that we're entering week 2 of this 49-day period of counting the Omer that takes us from Pesach to Shavuot, from the moment of liberation until the moment of receiving Torah. And the way that we mark this, in addition to counting every single day, what day of this 49-day period that we're in, is that each week we acknowledge a different one of the Kabbalistic sfirot, where there are these divine qualities, essentially, that are attached to the week that we're counting. And so the very first week was about chesed, was about loving kindness. And this second week is about Gevurah, which we can understand as strength, but we also can understand it as firmness, as discipline, as boundaries. And like so many of these soul traits in our tradition, they exist on this spectrum where they each are sort of shades of others, and there's extremes, and very often we're looking to be in this middle place where there's some amount of balance. And interestingly, strength and loving kindness, Gevurah and Chesed, these week 1 and week 2, are actually on this same spectrum, and they're both pretty close to the middle, but the idea is that they are supposed to counterbalance one another a little bit. Our drive towards Chesed might make us want to just overflow with love and with compassion, and to sort of give of all of ourselves to the world around us, to the people we love, to the people who need our support, who need our strength, who need our allyship, our organizing, our activism. And it's not to say that strength is something that tells us not to offer those things, but it might help us in how we do that sustainably, right? Because the strength is about, like I said, this firmness or this discipline or these boundaries. And I can't help but still have Passover on my mind a little bit. The opening of Passover, we celebrated these 2 seders, the word for order. And when we think of all the midot in Musar, seder ends up being the one that is sort of the thing that unifies us with all of our other values. It's a beautiful teaching around it, is that it's the string on a necklace of pearls. It puts everything else in alignment. But the thing about Seder that I love, to me, that's going to teach us a little bit, I think, this week about Gevurah, about this notion of discipline, is that with Seder, there's this beautiful teaching that with Seder, first we want to be able to have order in our home, because once we have that sort of order in our home, then we can go and create order in our community. And then after that, we can jump off from that point and create order in the world. And so I guess what I want us to hold this week, in this second week of our counting of these 7 weeks, is how do we have an orientation towards chesed, towards loving kindness, towards showing up for the people who need us the most, and do so in a way that is sustainable. And to me, I believe that answer is to have chesed rooted in Gevurah, in the strength to have the boundaries and the discipline to take care of ourselves so that we are best set up success to take care of others. So that, God willing, we find this order in our home, so that we can find more connection in our community, so that we can create a world of peace and of love, and where everyone is able to pursue a life characterized by the pursuit of just the things that make us human. Love between one another, our basic foundational human rights, an ability to pursue relationship with the divine. So as we pursue this week 2, God willing, may we have the Gevurah, the strength, the discipline to set ourselves up for long-term chesed, for long-term loving kindness. I hope it's a meaningful week, and look forward to continuing to count as we walk all the way through to the receiving of Torah by day 49.